Welcome to Bossitivity World Podcast. I am your host, Bossa Nove, and we back in the building with another one. You dig? I want to say appreciate you. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. You the biggest, man. I swear to God, you don't know how much that means to me for you tapping in, just looking at what I got going on. You feel me? And I want to give you a big round of applause for that. With furthermore, man, it seems like everything's still popping. It's still popping. We got Kendrick Lamar back in the building. He back at it again. But it seems like after being off the scene for a little while, he come back targeting big names. It seems like Kendrick Lamar have went after Drake and J. Cole. Somehow he just had a feature on one of Metro Boomin and Future songs. And man, he going after Drake and J. Cole, man. What y'all think about that? You feel me? Put it in the comments. But me personally, man, I think that this is the season for hip hop to become interesting. I think that there's a plan to this because, you know, we coming up, man, for voting time, bro. It's around voting time, so it's time to draw our attention to something else and keep it off of what's actually going on in politics and etc. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to send a big shout out to Kendrick Lamar. You did for popping out finally with some new verses, but I don't encourage the beef. You did. Let's go. With furthermore news, man, it seems like Nicki Minaj and her boyfriend is being sued by their bodyguard, man. Nicki Minaj is being sued right now for $500,000 from her bodyguard from an incident that happened in 2019 while they was in Germany. Allegedly, Nicki Minaj and her boyfriend confronted the bodyguard from not doing his job right, and they allegedly put their hands on the man, so the man went to the courts with it. And however, they see now in 2024 that it's serious business because home want $503,000. You did. But we wish Nicki the best on this situation. You feel me? Shout out to Nicki Minaj. You did. With furthermore news, man, it's looked like, man, it's a sequence of things going on in Atlanta. What is going on in Atlanta? What the hell is going on in Atlanta, man? It seems like while everybody in Atlanta partying at Magic City and that Blue Flame, and the officers and the detectives is in the offices making lists, man. It seems like in the last week or 2 weeks, we got 3 big rappers in Atlanta done been locked up, man. First we had OJ the Juiceman. Then we had Jose Guapo. Now we got Antidamenace, man. Free Antidamenace, you feel me? He was locked up today, you know what I mean? But we ain't going for it, you feel me? Free Anti the fast way, you did. But anyway, I just want people to pay attention to what's going on in the streets of Atlanta. If you in Atlanta is in the streets, because I ain't in the streets. But however, what I'm saying is, if you in Atlanta in the streets, you need to pay attention to the motion that's going on out here. While we partying and doing drugs, these polices ain't playing. They knocking dudes off back to back. What is really going on? What have the minds of the law officers have found them? What are they putting together? What kind of plan they have to affect your life? You feel what I'm saying? So you need to be thinking like this. There's some things going on, man, and I think that if you got things going on out here in this world, you need to be paying attention to what's going on in the streets. You feel me? A lot of people tend to lose in their moments of comfortability. It seems like comfortability and play are two twin words that result in bad situations. You know what I'm saying? Over and over again, we see guys perform, do good, be making it. We see them on their post making it. Next thing you know, they in jail. How is it? How is it that our brothers, our kings, our rapper brothers, how they keep going to jail? That's one thing I just can't get enough of. I just don't understand how these folks keep going to jail. Can anybody tell me that? You feel what I'm saying? It comes a moment in a person's life when he understands that, hey, I used to didn't have $1, but now I got plenty of dollars. You know, ain't nothing else I need to be doing when I got plenty of dollars. You got people out here on the street right now living day for day. They don't know where they going to get their rent money from tomorrow. They don't know where they going to get their car note money from tomorrow. But you got plenty of money. And you out here playing with your life like you ain't got no money, man. What type of... like Bernie Mac say, what kind of shit is this? What kind of shit is this, man? I think that when you look at it, we are producing more failures in the black community than winners. If you really look at it, bro, look at your life and look at the people you know, and you think about it. Life is producing more failures right now than winners. We ain't seen guys win in a long time. And the guys who been winning is the same guys who been winning for years. Where the new guys at who gonna win? Where the new winners at? That's why I believe the game has been rigged on all levels in all industries. The game has been rigged. Feel what I'm saying? It's been rigged. The game has been rigged, man. I'm talking about on the all-time high. People are just not in tune with the originality of their identity. You know what I mean? And it's just everybody want to be a rapper or some type of musical entertainer, and don't nobody want to be doctors, lawyers, nurses, none of this. And man, it's like, hey, we putting ourselves behind. See what I'm saying? We putting us behind. These folk got lawyers, doctors, they breeding young lawyers, young doctors. But look at us. I think that, we need to open our eyes and see what's going on. There's a pattern to the madness. Anything that has a pattern to it, that means that it can be developed through an understanding. You can understand this pattern. It's behaviors. Our kings is out here losing on the streets, man. The African American black male is losing on the streets. I think that people need to really, really tend to black brothers out here in the world, man. They just don't know what black men is going through. Black men is faced with some hell of a problems right now. It seems like our women don't want us. They want each other. We go to work, it's a challenge. We drive our car, it's a challenge at the stoplight. It's just a challenge. Everywhere you go, it's a challenge for the black man. I'm talking about, man, it's just hard. It's hard, but it ain't hard enough to go to jail. I don't think nobody want to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know me, I've been to jail. I did 15 years in jail. I know you probably won't believe that, but I did 15 years in jail. And I don't care what nobody say. Don't nobody want to go to jail. So that's why when people I hear about brothers and sisters going to jail, that be major for me. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just be praying that, you know, people understand the emotion of what's going on around them. Because if they don't, they will lose, because it's a game. While you living your la happy life, there's a game being played on you. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what's for sure. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand the game and its rules. When you first started playing Monopoly, they gave you $200 after you pass go. But in this game, you don't get no 200. You got to start for nothing and make something. You got to make yourself something, king. You got to make yourself something, queen. I'm telling you, you got to get out of the video game. You got to get out of the YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. You got to make your life a king. You got to make your life a queen. We sitting here watching human examples every day, my nigga, about these folk failing. These folks is failing out here. Millionaires is failing out here, man. What like they say, what is it to gain all of the world but lose your soul? You got to have balance out here in this society, man. You can't think that you can walk out here in these doors, walk in any door and do what you want to do. Move how you want to move. That door was there before you got there. Don't nobody give a damn because you stepped through the door. You think they care? See, all that mind stuff that we have going on with ourselves, it just be some mind stuff, man. It still be in your mind. Don't nobody give a damn at the end of the day. It's about what you give a damn about. You remember what them folks cared about you when you ain't had nothing. Now you want to go back to nothing? Hey, man, I just make this live, man, just to say, hey, God bless them brothers. You know, we ain't doing no flaw stuff, you know. If we do something and go to jail, we did it, we gonna take that. But if we do something, we ain't did it, hey, you ain't got to take that, man. You know what I mean? Unless you're solid. You know what I mean? But however, man, y'all brothers, sisters, thank you for tuning in. I am your brother. I am your host. I am your podcaster, Boston Ove. I love you. Appreciate you for tapping in. You are the biggest. I want to give you another one. And furthermore, I hope you pray tonight before you go to sleep. Thank you so much, and God bless you, dog. Yup.